he's grown a lot from the beginning of the season to now, and I can't wait to see what he's going to turn into.
Does he remind you of yourself in any way?
Nah, he's his own person, man. Jaden Hazelwood is Jaden Hazelwood, and CeeDee Lamb, CeeDee Lamb. And I feel like, honestly, when it's all said and done, he's definitely going to have better numbers than me.
Outside of the seriousness of Saturday at 4 o'clock, what's it like being in the city of Atlanta? What have you enjoyed so far? You got no Christmas yesterday,
right.
I probably went through the practice. But since you all have been here, what are some fun things that you've done so far that you really enjoyed?
I kind of was with Jaden, just kind of, he was taking us a tour, like, around the town. Obviously, this is his hometown. Just kind of seeing new things, like things I'm not used to. Obviously, I've never been, well, it's not obvious, but I've never been here besides for the Home Depot award show. But just kind of getting to see where people come from, and like it's crazy how similar it looks to your hometown, and I'm grateful to say that Jaden made it out of here.
Jalen at these press conferences, he's not always warm and fuzzy, as people would say. Is that a chip on his shoulder, or what do you think? Is that the way he approaches the game?
Nah, that's just that's where his mindset is, and that's just the type of guy he is. He's a very serious guy, and he doesn't really give too much. He doesn't really show too much emotion, and kind of like that in the quarterback.
Did you get a different side, I'm sure, like when you guys could unplug and get away from all this and the field and stuff?
Oh, yeah, most definitely. But on the field, it's strictly business. You know that. You got a family to feed, and you got people to make proud.
When he arrived, what was your first impression? Walk me through those first few days when you guys are kind of acclimating to one another.
When he first arrived, I instantly said, let's work. Honestly, there was no time to waste. It was his last season, and I kind of knew that. I kind of had a mindset that he's definitely going to come out here and come out with a bang, especially with Coach Riley, our head coach, and the things I know he can do and the things he's done for Alabama. He can definitely do something great here at the University of Oklahoma.
And then one guy on the other side is Derek Stingley, a young, obviously there's experience there, and you're looking at who you're going against. Do you have any impressions of him just as a player as you guys have watched film and whatnot?
Yeah, his ball skills stood out to me. His ability to track the ball like a receiver is very outstanding, and I feel like that's what got him to the point to where he is right now. The best receiver in his class. I would say the SEC, honestly, but he's done a great job this season of kind of proving himself and I wouldn't say get his feet wet because he's definitely done that.
Yeah, appreciate it.
No problem.
CeeDee, I've been asking a lot of quarterbacks what makes Lincoln Riley special as a coach. So from your perspective, the guy who catches passes from the quarterbacks, you're able to catch passes from a guy like Baker, who's a totally different game than a guy like Kyler, who's a totally different game than a guy like Jalen. What is it then about Lincoln that allows him to maximize those quarterback skills?
Honestly, if I knew the answer to that, I think I would be a millionaire, honestly. Man, the things he does in that meeting room, we don't even know about, but he's one of the most open-hearted kind of guys I know. But when it's time to work and get to business, he's definitely he's gonna lock it in, and he's gonna let you know. But Coach Riley is a guy that you can talk to on and off the field. It's more than just football with him. So just kind of him being that mentor for quarterbacks, or just openly willing to help anybody in that quarterback position and put them in the best position to win. I think that kind of helped him out a lot.
Interesting. Open-hearted?
Yeah, he's a guy that's willing to take anything from anybody, obviously. He doesn't really show too much emotion either. Whether he's hurting or not, you would never know. But you could talk to him about anything, football or life.
Make you wish you were a quarterback sometimes?
Sometimes. You gotta have a lot of mental going on. Because I feel like that's the type of guy Coach Riley is.
So how comparable then are Jalen and Kyler and Baker? You've caught passes from all three of them. You've been in the offense for 3 years. Are there similarities that you would say?
No, besides them guys can definitely sling the ball. Yeah. I can tell you that. I'm honestly grateful to play with all three of them, but you can't really compare them two guys at all.
It's interesting that they're all so successful.
Right.
They all have different skill sets, and they're all playing in the same offense.
The common denominator is Lincoln Riley. Think about it.
Yep.
For you, once again, third straight year here, this is pretty much all you know is making it to the playoffs. Have you thought about that? Every single time you've been out, that mean for you?
Yeah, I was just talking about it with Adrian Ely. This class, 2017, we've been to the playoffs 3 years in a row. We've lost 2, so it's not really a pleasurable moment just getting here. Nobody wants to just get here and then lose, but like I said, I feel like this team, we have a lot more to prove than the last year's team, and I can't wait to see what we got to show for it.
You think going through everything you went through those past 2 years, losing in the semis is going to be able to give you something to work with to help you out this year?
No, not at all. Anything that happened last year doesn't translate over to this year. Besides the mindset, kind of give you a chip on your shoulder. You can just think about the loss last year. That's pretty much it that you can translate over. You can't translate any sacks, any tackles, any catches, any touchdowns. So none of that really can help at this point.
LSU prides itself as DBU. What stands out when you watch those guys on tape?
They play together, and they know where their help is. Like I said, them guys are very smart. They're technicians. They're all. You can't really pick out a weak link in their DB. So I can see why they call themselves DBU, and I'm all for it. And like I said, I'm grateful to be on the same field as them.